What's up, guys? It's Movie Dudes here, and today we're going to be talking about our predictions for Season 2 of Outer Banks. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and hit that little bell so that you'll be notified every time we drop a new video.
Well, we've already talked about Outer Banks in one of our old videos, but let's talk about predictions. Let's talk about what we think is going to happen in Season 2. And I love this part about watching shows and shows that I really like, because I'm so curious about how this is going to end up for John B., for Sarah, for all the Pogues. I'm excited to see what happens. There's so many possibilities of where this could go.
All right, so one of my first bold predictions is that John B. and Sarah Cameron are not going to make it through this season. I think somehow, some way, they're going to break up and they're going to have to get back together.
I'm with you on that because they've been dating for a week. It doesn't go very deep.
Yeah, in their defense, they've gone through a lot in that week, though.
That's true. Oh, that was.
They drove straight into a hurricane.
That's true. I don't know if I'd do that.
No,
I'd be like, girl,
probably not.
Girl, I'm gonna go get this treasure on my own. I'm sorry. I'll be back for you once I got all the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't about to give my life for you after 1 week. I don't even know you. All right. I think for me, there's a bold prediction that Ward's he's gonna be the one who changes her mind. I think he has so much history as her dad. I mean, he's always been the protector. He's been the one who's provided for her. I think she's a little mad right now. She's a little frustrated with the whole situation. But I think when they come back from the Bahamas, that Ward's going to persuade her to turn against John B. And they're like you said, no longer going to be together. And I think the whole drama is going to be right there until maybe the very end of the entire season, where she finally says the truth of what actually happened and her brother goes to jail.
I think definitely that Ward is going to be there when they get to the Bahamas.
You think?
And I wouldn't be surprised if they have to get to the Bahamas some different way than the boat they're on right now. Because the guy that they were talking to in the boat seemed a little sketch. He did.
Maybe that's why they didn't say anything to him of who they were and what they were doing. They only said, we're going to the Bahamas. That's it.
So maybe Ward somehow has control of the people on that boat, or...
Oh.
I mean, that could definitely be a thing.
Yeah, Ward actually owns the people on that boat. Could you imagine?
And maybe that's why they found John B. and Sarah Cameron, is because he radioed over and said, hey, be looking out for my daughter and this boy because they just went into the hurricane. Maybe see if you can find them.
Wow. Yeah. I think that Sarah's brother,
Rafe.
I think that Rafe is gonna do some really bad things still. I think killing the sheriff was just the beginning. He's on a rampage right now, and I think he's gonna be a big part of the next season when it comes to what happens. And he's going to go on a rampage. He's going to probably start hanging out with the drug dealer more, probably be influenced by... He's probably going to bring the drug dealer into... I don't remember the drug dealer's name, but I think he's going to get involved even more than he was.
Maybe, yeah.
They kind of showed something there. I don't know. But I think the brother's going to go on a rampage, and he might kill more people. He might have something to do with something even deeper. I don't know. He might take things into his own hands and not wait for his dad. He's going to try to fix it himself. I think it's going to be crazy. Rafe is going to go on a rampage.
Here's one thing I saw. I saw on Twitter a picture of that cop car that the sheriff was driving before she got killed by Rafe, and there was like a picture of the dash cam on that. And so I think that's a major plot hole if the writers don't see it. So I bet you if somehow the writers or someone involved with the show sees that, they'll try to make that a part of how Rafe gets caught.
Well, maybe somebody will tag the writer on here so that they can see that. Because if they haven't seen it, they need to see that.
Maybe I'm thinking that they try to get Rafe in trouble from the dashboard cam. Or maybe the sheriff's still alive. Hey, do we know for sure if the sheriff's dead?
Yeah, because they announced that she was dead. They said that
they said time of death or whatever.
Yeah, they said all that stuff. So we know she's dead. Unless, I mean, it could be a plot hole where they said that, but it's just to protect her or the whole situation. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, hopefully they have something clever for what's going to happen with Rafe and Ward in season 2.
I honestly feel like there's an opportunity for Topper and Sarah to get back together during all this mess. It just makes sense for this love triangle to continue going on. Like, I'm telling you, it's been a week, bro. It's been 1 week. They went into Hurricane and trying to get this thing. I think Ward's going to persuade. Topper's going to have something to do with pulling her away from John B. I'm telling you right now.
I sure hope not.
I'm telling you. He's crazy, though. Like, he's like, I will do anything to prove my love. He's madly in love with this girl who does not like him at all. But I think that he's going to persuade her somehow.
There is something interesting that Sarah's sister says, is that she's always like moving on from boys fast and cheating on boys and stuff. Like, she always moves on.
That's what I'm saying. She moves on.
So maybe like 2 weeks is how long she gives a boy or something. But I hope not. I'm pulling for John B and Sarah. I just don't think that it's going to happen. Personally, I don't think it's going to happen.
Okay.
Here's a prediction that I have. I think that no one ends up getting the gold. I think somehow, some way, because I just don't see, like, okay, Sarah and John go there and they get the gold and they're set for the rest of their lives.
No, that's
now
not
we
happening.
get to watch how they live the rest of their lives.
That's not happening.
Yeah, exactly. And I also don't see where Ward just gets the gold.
I agree.
So I think something else is going to happen.
Yeah, and I was telling you that I feel like what's going to happen is the gold's going to end up somehow being just a part of a museum and no one gets any type of payout.
Yeah.
And then that's just going to cause almost a war because maybe John B does that and just completely ticks off Ward.
Yeah.
And that's where it all just blows up. I don't know.
That could definitely happen for sure.
Okay, I'm going to make a prediction on a death. Okay? I'm going to make a prediction on a death. I think that either Pope or JJ are going to die.
Ooh.
And here's why. Because Pope, number one, he's getting brave. He's getting almost like he's invincible. He almost feels there's something different about him in this moment. So what if something happens to Pope where he stands up for John B or he stands up for the Pogues, and I feel like he's going to be the one who, he had such a bright future ahead of him, there was things going for him, and because he decided to just stand up and be strong and do what he felt like he was supposed to do, he's going to die.
Maybe. But here's what I'll counter your prediction with one of my predictions. I think that Ward is going to redeem himself by dying for John or Sarah.
Wow. Okay.
Because right now, there's really no other way that Ward could redeem himself.
You're right.
And that would be the perfect way for them to kind of like write him off and
Yes.
introduce us to a new villain. And we can like not feel super bad about Ward's relationship with Sarah anymore or anything because he'll redeem himself at the last.
Okay. So there's for sure going to be a new villain.
Yes, for sure.
I'm in agreement with that.
I don't.
And
think
I
they'll
love
write
the
it out.
production. I love the prediction that Ward is going to redeem himself by giving his life for John B and Sarah. I think that's bold, but I think it's probably going to happen.
Yeah.
That makes the most sense. It doesn't make sense for him just to go to jail and be done. That makes the most sense. That's a great prediction. But the new villain is going to be next level. Probably like a Bahama mob boss. I don't know. I don't know. It could be anybody, but that's a great thought. Man, I think that's the boldest prediction out of this entire video right there. That's the one.
All right, guys, those are our predictions for season 2 of Outer Banks. Let us know what your predictions are down in the comment section. And again, be sure to subscribe and leave a like on this video for us. We'll catch you guys in the next video.